What is up, you guys, and happy New Year's Eve. Welcome back to my channel, Ilum Reads, or if you are new here, welcome to my very messy channel. My name is Will, and today I want to do something a little bit different. I want to take you book shopping with me today. We are heading into a new year, so that means new books. It has actually been a while since I did my very first book haul, and I am just really excited for today. Yeah, it is actually my day off, so I'm actually going to head into work. For those of you who do not know, I work at a bookstore, so that's where I'm going to be doing my book shopping for today. And yeah, let's just get this day started. Also, just wanted to put a quick tidbit out there. I don't typically talk a lot about this on my YouTube channel. I probably should, but a while ago I re-released some poetry books of mine, and I did talk about those in past videos. But to go along with those poetry books, this year I was able to open up a small merch store, which I am hugely proud of, and throughout the remaining years, I am hoping to continuously add new and more items. I will leave a link in the description below to access that store, and if you guys do happen to check it out, I really do hope that you love what you find.
Many hours later.
Okay, so I'm done book shopping. I honestly didn't get as many books as I would have liked to, only because there were a lot of books that were on my list, but I honestly just couldn't really find. I shopped a lot in the bargain section because there were some great deals right now, but there just weren't that many interesting books for me personally. But it's fine, because I did pick up a couple of books, and I'm glad about that. I'm back, and I'm tired.
Don't cry. Don't cry.
Being out in public just mentally, physically, and emotionally exhausts me. But anyway, I did pick up a couple of books, so it's a bit of a small book haul, and I'm only going to try to talk to you about them very briefly because I am tired. So the first book that I picked up immediately was The Night Country by Melissa Albert. This is the sequel to The Hazelwood. So basically what I know about The Night Country is that with Alice's escape from the Hazelwood, she is now seeking to establish a non-magical life for herself. However, her and the other hinterland survivors are now being stalked by something, and Alice is suspecting that many deaths are equated with a darker purpose. Finch is still out there seeking his own adventure, and if he is able to, a way back home. The Night Country sounds like another chilling adventure, and I am very interested in seeing where Melissa Albert is going to take her characters in this one. The next book that I found is Rebel Genius by Michael Dante DiMartino. I didn't realize at first, but Michael is one of the co-creators of the Avatar: The Last Airbender series, so that really excited me a lot more. Rebel Genius follows a protagonist by the name of Giacomo, who is barely surviving being run by an evil emperor who has outlawed all forms of art. Individuals caught with geniuses, which are bird-like creatures who have the abilities to channel artists' powers, these individuals face torturous punishment. And Giacomo knows this firsthand, which is one of the reasons as to why he is now an orphan. However, one night, Giacomo realizes that he has his own genius, and he is soon led to a secret studio where he finds himself amongst other artists and their geniuses, and they learn how to study geometry. Within this secret studio, Giacomo learns how to turn his artistic powers into various weapons, such as force fields, deadly weapons, all from using his creative abilities with a paintbrush. And right when Giacomo begins to feel safe, his life is quickly upturned again. A murderous artist returns to the Empire to hunt down these sacred tools, these objects that have power to destroy the Empire. And it is said that only Giacomo and his friends have the power to stop this person. I'm really interested in getting to this novel here. One, because it is written by the co-creator of Avatar: The Last Airbender series, but also I'm very interested to see just how he uses art as a fantasy tool in his novel. A lot of the premise sort of reminds me of Naruto Shippuden and the character Sai, who also is an artist, and how he uses his abilities as an artist as weapons as well. The next book that I purchased is Cursed by Thomas Wheeler. I picked up Cursed because I have been watching the Netflix original adaptation of this novel. I am now on the final episode. Cursed is basically another novel told around Arthurian legend. It follows the character Nimue, who is given the task by her now deceased mother to bring this sacred sword to a well-known sorcerer. Throughout her new charge, Nimue also faces being an outcast amongst her own people due to some of her creepy abilities. However, she is also her people's only hope. Along her adventures as well, Nimue teams up with a young Arthur as well as other fae folk as they travel with the sacred sword across England. She and her group battle paladins as well as corrupt rulers, all while trying to avenge her family, but also come to know what her true destiny is. My sister is actually the one that got me into the Netflix adaptation, and I basically picked up the book because I wanted to see if there were any differences between the show and the book. Yeah. And the last book that I picked up is a poetry book, and it is Sorry I Haven't Texted You Back by Alicia Cook. I believe that Sorry I Haven't Texted You Back is more of a sequel to her other collection stuff that I've been feeling lately. Alicia combines her love of music with her love of poetry, and both collections are actually told in two parts. The first section is all original poetry and prose written to a particular song that Alicia was probably thinking about or listening to. And then part two, which she labels Side B. Side B basically deals with remixes of the poems all in the first section, or Side A. She's labeled them remixes, and she sort of builds new poems out of the poetry that she has written in the first part. It's really cool how she did this, and I'm really looking forward to getting to this collection. Okay, the last book I really didn't pick up myself. I was actually gifted this book from my friend Bree in Tathy's book club, and that book is Dance of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson. Dance of Thieves has been on my wish list for a little bit, and I'm just going to read you the premise. A formidable outlaw family that claims to be the first among nations, a son destined to lead, thrust suddenly into power. Three fierce young women of the Ratan, the Queen's premier guard. A legendary street thief leading a mission, determined to prove herself. A dark secret that is a threat to the entire continent. When outlaw leader meets reformed thief, a cat and mouse game of false moves ensues, bringing them intimately together in a battle that may cost them their lives and their hearts. I am really looking forward to getting into this one right here. All right, you guys, and that is all the books that I have for you today. I really do hope that you enjoyed this little video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Please talk to me down in the comments. I always enjoy hearing your thoughts. And as I said earlier, the links to my poetry books are down in the description below, as well as the link to my new merch store. I am actually wearing one of the shirts right now. And yeah, I will see you guys all in the next one. Bye.